Hello, my name is Rosli Rahman Shazri. I'm from Bangladesh. I moved to Malaysia when like 3 years back. I came here in order to go to a boarding school because the boarding school was really good and it was better education than in my country. Firstly, when I moved here, it was really awkward for me because I didn't know the language, I didn't know the people, how they are, and the varieties of people here, which kind of shocked me. Like in my country, there's only like one kind of people, and here when I came here, there are like other races too in the same country. So I had to in a way, I had to adjust in a lot of things. Like slowly it became better as I got to know the people and about their cultures and stuff like that. Like Malays, there's Chinese, there's Indians. Three of them have different holidays, but then they still manage to celebrate it together and stuff like that. So one of the things I think is beneficial if you know the language here. If you know maybe two of the languages here, since there are like three languages spoken here. The main language is Malay. Then if you know one of the Malay, if you know Malay, I think it's beneficial to you. It helps you in a lot of ways, and people don't discriminate people that much here as long as you know Malay. Other than that, we might have communication problems, and people are actually nice to foreigners here, so which really helped me adapt here easily. But nothing much. That's it. I would say for foreigners, it's actually a really nice place to live here than other places, as it's you'll find the hint of your own culture, and you can meet a lot of people. At the same time, you can even kind of feel like the western side of the world. So I'm glad I moved here. Thank you.
From this interview, I have noticed that this particular student have difficulties or challenge in adjusting in Malaysia. In a way that Malaysia is a multicultural country where there's a mix of different religion, race, beliefs, such as Malay, Chinese, and Indian, and others, of course. Compared to his own country, in the video he mentioned he only has one race and one culture, which is Bangladeshi. In his country, therefore, it was difficult for him to get used to the culture here in Malaysia, and the situation has made him harder to communicate with Malaysians. After 3 years living in Malaysia, there are a couple of things that has helped him feel more comfortable in Malaysia. He mentioned that because of the multicultural background here, that made it easier for him to adapt and feel accepted by others. As a foreigner, he said that it is interesting for him to learn about different culture, which made it easier for him to understand the way people are in Malaysia. In my personal opinion, there are a few behaviors which they could adopt that could help ease the adjustment process for those who come live in Malaysia. This behavior could include things such as learning a foreign language such as French, Italian, and so on, learning about different culture and avoiding discrimination and racism.